Welcome to the exciting rebirth of Superstar, featuring choose your membership rate as low as just $3 a month. At Superstar, you get expanded, exclusive video scopes each and every week, unlimited access to special horoscopes, class passes for Synchronicity University, consultations with me, and so much more. All of this in the Superstar space. I look forward to meeting you there. Hello, fabulous superstar Sagittarius. Welcome to your horoscope for the month of November 2021. I am your astrologer, Nadiya Shah. Thank you for being here. It is a remarkable astrological month without a doubt. Big moves happening in the sky now. We've got a super new moon, we've got a lunar eclipse, and we've got Venus going into shadow, preparing to go retrograde next month. So let's take it one at a time. Let's talk about the new moon. The super new moon is set to take place on the 4th of the month. And this is taking place in the sign just before yours. Now, one of the key characteristics of this new moon is that it is standing across the sky from Uranus. And this brings with it an element of surprise and awareness. A new moon in a part of the sky for you that has to do with the unconscious, what you're not aware of, speaking across the sky with Uranus, which is the light bulb moment, the proverbial awakening, epiphany. Well, chances are what you didn't know, very quickly you will know. And it will very much change you very deeply within. Now, this can be related to any person, place, thing, or situation, and it may even be about you. But whatever it is that does transpire now, that does come to the surface now, ultimately invites you to contemplate that much more deeply what it is and how it is that clarity is actually a gift, even if it comes about in a way that doesn't always feel easy. Sometimes the energy of surprise can bring with it great delight. Sometimes the energy of surprise can bring with it discomfort. And yet, for all that, there is also an opportunity here for clarity. That should be welcomed. Understanding what's happening within yourself is a type of clarity as well that can empower you going forward from here. Now, it is going to be on the 19th that we will have this month's full moon, but this is not any ordinary full moon. It is what I like to call a jacked up full moon because it is a lunar eclipse. And this lunar eclipse is taking place in a part of the sky for you that has to do with your daily life. And so whether this is your workplace, whether this is your health-related habits, your daily habits and rituals, all of that is covered here. Now, here's the thing. We've got a gorgeous alignment between this lunar eclipse and Pluto, a supremely harmonious, supportive alignment. And what that suggests is this is a time of change. This is a time of transformation, but it's also a time of power and empowerment. It is a time of focus and a time when it feels like things could change in a way that is a blessing, that feels very pleasing. And so for some of you, this is going to bring changes where it comes to your workplace. Now, it could be a client, customer, coworker, or immediate supervisor may leave at this time. Because it's an eclipse, there may be an element of the unexpected here, but it looks like you land on top as a result of what changes. It could be that your tasks change, they become more rewarding, but also more prosperous as well. In fact, changes in work come with greater prosperity under energy like this. Now, it can also be at this time that you feel inspired or you make a change on a health-related level. This is an eclipse. And so it's a good idea to stay open to see where it is and how it is the universe moves you towards awareness or change. But it may very well be at this time that is how you are experiencing this transformative and fortunate energy through positive changes on a level of health. Where it is that perhaps there's been something there that you've been concerned about, you may find yourself leaping out of that, feeling transformed and feeling a lot better as a result of the occurrences around this eclipse. Now, I also do want to mention the fact that it is this month, on the 5th, that Venus will leave your sign and will enter the sign just after yours. And Normally, Venus spends about 4 weeks per sign per year, but this time it's a little bit different. Venus is going to be in this part of the sky right to early March. A week into March is when Venus will leave this part of the sky. And that, of course, is because on the 17th of this month, Venus goes into shadow. On the 19th of next month, Venus goes retrograde. So I'll be here to talk about it every step of the way, but also there is going to be a Venus retrograde special horoscope, so be on the lookout for that. But for now, I do want to mention the importance of focus here. The importance of paying attention to what is taking place right around the 17th of this month. Once we navigate further, once we navigate to late January, beginning of February, you may see the events of the 17th of November, give or take a day on either side, but you may see events differently. So pay attention, that's all. Pay attention on a level of your money, because this is a financial part of your sky. The larger lesson of this Venus retrograde season is going to ask you to bring love to the endeavor of prosperity and to redefine prosperity itself for yourself so that it includes love. Where it comes to matters of love, the ruling planets of both of your love-related areas of life, that is romance, which is Mars, and that is partnership, which is Mercury. Now, both of these planets are moving through the sign just before yours. They are also going to connect with Saturn in a conversation of tension right around the 10th of the month. And what this suggests is that whatever is happening in love right now, it is very much behind the scenes. It is very much under the surface. And whether it is your own feelings you're trying to work through, or whether it is developments taking place with this person, you don't necessarily feel like you can shout it from the rooftops, at least not just yet. Now add to this the fact that Venus is leaving your sign and moving into a part of the sky that has to do with self-love and self-esteem. And so whatever's happening now in love and how that connects to self-worth, well, that is going to be part of the consideration with a month like this. So for those of you open to meeting someone new, it is possible that you could connect with someone in a meaningful way. But I just want you to be a little bit mindful here, because we do, of course, have all this energy playing out in the sign just before yours, especially love-related energy. So if you do connect with someone new, it may not be that you're ready to announce it to the world. There may be things about this particular connection or person that are complicated in some way. But do be mindful that it is going to be next month that we are going to have Mars move into your sign. You are about to feel lit up with passion and courageous, moving towards the fulfillment of your passions as well. Whatever may be happening now, it is always up to you to decide what's right for you to do in light of your unique circumstances, but a brand new horizon is right around the corner, not only because of Mars, but of course there's going to be a solar eclipse in your sign as well. For those of you just starting to date somebody, developments may be taking place with this person, and you can't necessarily announce it to the world, and that's okay. Whether it is that you're learning about the complexities of their situation, or maybe it is your own feelings where you are considering how certain you feel or don't feel about this person, regardless, it is okay for you to take your time, and whatever time you may need. Now, it is also possible with this energy that this person is not as available in some way, whether it's their time, whether they're communicating about it or not communicating about it. These are the types of scenarios that can happen where sometimes someone you're getting to know kind of isn't as available or maybe disappears. Now, regardless of what does happen, remember, November 17th, you want to pay attention to what's happening right around that time. Any mixed feelings you have around this was going to start to show up for you a week before then, with the 10th and all this very powerful energy playing out at that time. And these ultimately will be experiences and feelings that you will understand with greater depth in the weeks and months ahead. And for those of you in an established bond, yes, again, you may not feel like you can announce to the world what is taking place here. It may be right around the 10th that you say too much or you reveal too much, perhaps very spontaneously. It's almost like a Freudian slip, if you will. But that can be part of what leaves you and your partner having to work through some feelings or work through some issues. But for all that, remember, the larger lesson that you are now entering has to do with how self-love shows up in your romantic life or not. And it is going to be very soon that you are going to feel much more clear about yourself and your feelings and whom it is you know yourself to be and how that speaks to your relationship. The overwhelming majority of Sagittarians out there are going to find that the possibility of misunderstanding is a little higher with a month like this, and yet the two of you are able to navigate strong forward from here. What I love about this month for you, there is so much here. What a powerful and meaningful astrological moment and astrological time. I feel like there is real potential here for you to move with clarity, with excitement, with purpose forward. There may be some need to clear out something happening on levels of soul and psyche and spirit, but you get the opportunity to do that very quickly, finding resolution. At the same time, there is you moving towards living your life on a day-to-day basis in a more fulfilling and prosperous way. Well, thank you so much for watching. You can get a video like this every single week for every single sign for as low as just $3 a month. With Choose Your Membership rate at NadiyaShahSuperstars.com. As a superstar, you'll get expanded, exclusive video scopes each and every week. And higher tiers get you things like access to special horoscopes, class passes for future Synchronicity University events, consultations with me, and so much more. All of this in the superstar space. I look forward to meeting you there at NadiyaShahSuperstars.com. Link is in the description below. Thank you again for watching. It'll be a great month. Enjoy.